How tough is Miami's 2023 football schedule? Just wanted to make a quick note about this, and everybody has an opinion on how you should rate it. But 2023 is very unique to me because Miami is playing a schedule that their second game is against Texas A&M. Obviously, a quality opponent, has a lot of talent that, quite frankly, has underachieved of late. And then they have an ACC slate that has Clemson, has Florida State, it has North Carolina, has North Carolina State, it has Louisville. All of those teams will be bowl teams, and a couple of them have a chance to probably even go to the college football playoff with Clemson and Florida State. So with all of that being said, and the final point here, the last 7 games are really, there's no easy ones. It's whether it's travel, weather, whatever, are difficult. Where would you rank the 2023 Miami schedule? Would you put it at the top half, at the bottom? I mean, where do they go in the ACC? And then, quite honestly, where does it go nationally? Pro Football Focus did something on their page on Twitter, and they did a very basic perspective of it. They talked about, based on the 2022 teams, their records, here's the rankings, the easiest 10. Well, Miami is like one of the 6, it was number 6 on the easiest list. And I'm like, wow, that's a really interesting way to look at it. And I guess that's just one way, just raw numbers. They didn't touch anything. Okay. Out of Power 5 teams, they got them number 6 for easiest schedule. Well, I just wrote something at All Hurricanes talking about that's not necessarily the best way to do it. Again, more power to them. But when you're playing against Drake Maye in North Carolina, Brennan Armstrong transferred from Virginia to NC State, and he's playing with his old coordinator that he tore it up. In 21, he threw for over 4,000 yards. Yeah, that guy is connected once again with his coordinator, but this time at NC State, a school that's got a way better defense. They play them. They also play Clemson, and they also play Florida State. They also, all three have, both those have really good quarterbacks. They play Louisville, who has a great quarterback coach now. He came over from Purdue. They don't have an easy schedule, in my opinion. It's not murderer's row, but it's still pretty difficult. So I'm just curious to what you think about that. It's something that's very interesting to me because you can grade college football schedules a million ways. But I thought that was a really basic and not the best way to do it. And if you're going to, you need to show other ways to evaluate it as well. So I thought that was not the best thing for Pro Football Focus to do. That's just my opinion. But again, they just use numbers, so fair enough. But I think Miami's gauntlet at the back half of the schedule is the biggest part of that. They have back-to-back games that are going to be difficult a few different times. And again, when you're playing those quarterbacks, and then, like Cade Klubnik was a 5-star quarterback for a reason. I saw him play in high school coming out of Texas. He was really good. He'll be Clemson's guy. You're not going to get easy games at the back. And even BC, it's in late November in Boston. Let's be honest. South Florida kids don't want to go up in cold weather and play up there. That's not going to be an easy game for Miami, even if BC's bad again, which they probably will be. It'll probably be snowing or really, really cold. All these things need to be taken into consideration, not just one factor. So with that, please like this podcast. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell. And as always, make sure you comment. Curious to what you think about Miami's schedule and why you think it's good, bad, indifferent, or something else. Anyway, everybody have a great day, and thank you very much.